what? Sometimes my camera just starts on its own. I was sitting here trying to comb this beautiful lock of hair, but it just don't want to sit right. Anyway, I thought I would look at my horoscope. I've done August, September, but I haven't done October yet. Today is October 21st, so I figure I better get around to it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up a browser up there, and I'm going to go and I'm going to look and read. Bear with me. I'm not exactly totally awake as I work and I work and I work and I work. I worked all night, and now I'm working all day, and I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you because I don't know, I guess I kind of got bored. All right, so let me get there, and I'm going to find it, and I'm going to talk about it. Well, the news popped up there, and I started thinking about maybe doing a video on the news, but I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'll do that later. So it says for October 21st on Pisces. For today, it says you're feeling uncertain about an important relationship. It says not necessarily a romantic relationship, but a relationship of some sort. All right. And, okay, you're feeling uncertain about an important relationship, not necessarily a romantic one, and should move cautiously to avoid upsetting the balance. Soon, though, you both need to address the underlying issues. I'm reading the Pisces Horoscope for October. All right, let me go to the weekly. Okay, the weekly for Pisces. Today's October 21st, so for this week. Okay. When the week starts, the cosmos sets a pleasant, sweet tone that can bring you joy from bonds with loved ones. Yeah, get to hang out with my honey and my family. Okay, spending time connecting over the phone or on a walk can prove restorative for your relationships. Later, your professional game plan might be primed for a makeover. It might be hard to pinpoint particulars while itching to fight in order to defend your position. Okay. Ultimately, you'll be best served by getting clear on what you want to achieve in the long run and how you can best strike a balance between your career and your personal goals. Well, my career gives me a paycheck and benefits, and my personal goals are definitely helped along by the paycheck and benefits. So yeah, still got to have a balance there. All right, let me go and read the monthly. All right, for October for Pisces. It says dynamic change. As October gets underway, Pisces, the Sun and diplomatic Venus in Libra highlight your sector of change and transformation. The coming weeks until October 23rd. Remember, today's 21st. The weeks until October 23rd are excellent for overhauling your life. And man, I've been kind of overhauling it, that's for sure. Is there anything you need to get rid of? Oh, yeah, I got a bunch of junk. Okay. What's the worst thing that's hanging over you? Deal with it now and set yourself free. I do have a bunch of junk. Okay. Letting go of whatever no longer serves you can liberate you from stress and anxiety. This month could see you making progress. Dealmaker Mercury forges ahead on the 2nd, followed by Radical Pluto on the 8th, and Taskmaster Saturn on the 22nd. Ooh, today's 21st, tomorrow's 22nd. So, Taskmaster Saturn on the 22nd. If you've experienced more delays than you'd like, these 3 planets turning direct will make a difference. Once they change direction and get back on track, it will be full steam ahead. Full steam ahead, yeah. Okay. Watch your money at the time of the full moon in Aries on October 9th. You'll need to exercise some impulse control if you want to avoid overspending. This might be one of those days when money runs through your fingers like water. If you see something you want, you won't really care whether you can afford it or not. Try to invest rather than spend so that at least you'll get something for your money. Always got to get something for your money. Are you ready for new adventures in faraway places? With lovely Venus and the Sun moving into Scorpio on the 23rd, life might be less fraught and more expensive. Or, I'm sorry, not expensive, expansive. Well, I didn't read that right, did I? Okay. Let me go back to the beginning of that paragraph. Are you ready for new adventures in faraway places? With lovely Venus and the Sun moving into Scorpio on the 23rd, life might be less fraught and more expansive. These 2 planets are excellent for exploring new opportunities and making the most of any encounters. All right, let me scroll down here so I can see the next paragraph. Actually, 2 paragraphs. And with the solar eclipse occurring in Scorpio on the 25th, something special might be heading your way. You could receive an offer that's too good to pass up, or a trip, new experience, or a golden opportunity could lead to bigger and better things and an exciting future. Finally, feisty Mars turns retrograde in your domestic sector of the 30th, which could put the brakes on any real estate or family plans for a time. Okay, feisty Mars turns retrograde in your domestic sector on the 30th, which could put the brakes on any real estate or family plans for a time. I don't know if you saw any of my other videos, you might have picked up on a comment that I had made about us selling our property, our home and our property, and going out and finding something else. Well, we have had offer on 3 different places. The first one we got kind of booted off because they had a cash offer for the price they wanted. Where in our case, we had to, try to find a loan, get qualified for the loan, and those, they didn't want to wait. They just wanted to go ahead and sell their place, and I understand. The second place pretty much turned out to be the same deal. They didn't want to wait. So they decided not to extend the contract, and they found a new buyer. So the third place, they just wanted a lot more money than what we were willing to offer for it. So now we're thinking about going and looking at a 4th place. So, but the final paragraph in the horoscope for Pisces for October, it says, feisty Mars turns retrograde in your domestic sector on the 30th. Today's the 21st, so on the 30th. Okay, which could put the brakes on any real estate or family plans for a time. See how things go with that. But anyway, Pisces October horoscope. I don't know. Sometimes when I read a horoscope, it actually kind of falls right into place with my life. You know, I've gotten to where I wait until I'm well into the month, you know, before going and reading the horoscope for the month. And I look at, you know, the previous weeks and see how exactly did this horoscope fall in place with my experiences for the past month. And, you know, I'm going to say probably 60% of what I read in these horoscopes actually kind of really fits, you know, my experiences with it. I'm going to stop here and I'm going to go ahead and post this video. Talk to you later. Oh yeah, subscribe, make a comment, like.